Hi everyone, welcome to Introduction to Spanish. My name is Laura Rakasamy and I will be walking you through this lesson. In this Intro to Spanish lesson, students will learn the foundations of Spanish, including culture and basic vocab. Some skills that will be covered include basic vocab, learning to count in Spanish, as well as basic expressions and phrases. Mexico is located in North America. It is bordered by the Pacific Ocean, the Caribbean Sea, and the Gulf of Mexico. Spanish is the second most widely spoken language in the world. Spanish is also an official language in 21 countries. Mexico is home to amazing architecture. One such example is the Metropolitan Cathedral. Mexico also has an exquisite cuisine, and to the right of that you can see a picture of churros, which is a popular dessert in Mexico. Below that you can see Aztec ruins. This one is a picture of Chichen Itza, and then there's a picture of tacos, as well as a band playing with the guitarra, which is guitar in Spanish. Before we move on, let's check out this video for a quick intro to the great city of Mexico.
Jungles, deserts, teeming cities, fiestas and fireworks. Mexico conjures up so many vivid images, and the reality lives up to the expectation. From the southern jungles to the snow-capped volcanoes and cactus-dotted northern deserts, along a coastline strung with sandy beaches, Mexico is an endless adventure for the senses. A climate that ranges from temperate to hot makes for a life spent mostly in the open air. Sure, it's on every tour bus itinerary, and you will never have the place to yourself, but there's a reason this Maya site was declared one of the new 7 wonders of the world. It is simply spectacular. From the imposing El Castillo pyramid to the sacred cenote, you don't have to be an archaeologist to have an amazing time here. The nation's bustling, vibrant capital contains some of its most important art, including Diego Rivera's cinematic murals in the Palacio Nacional. You can even enjoy a gondola ride along Mexico City's ancient canals. Pelicans dive into the blue-green water, sun worshippers lounge on the beautiful beaches, and when the sun sets behind the majestic El Arco rock formation, the scenery is just magical. Mexico's cuisine is like no other, and every part of the country has its own specialties. Plus, you'll lose count of the many delicious flavors on offer. This city charms its way under your skin with colonial buildings, awesome public spaces, and wonderful craft shopping. There's also no better place in Western Mexico to eat out. For dry, sunny weather, visit from December to April. Watch out for September's hurricane season, which brings heavy rain. Travel costs in Mexico can range from less than 600 pesos a day if you choose hostels and budget hotels, to over 1,800 pesos a day for personalized tours and top-end hotels. Mexico's efficient and reasonably priced bus system is the best choice for getting around the country. Domestic flights are also worth considering for longer intercity trips. From the green highlands of Chiapas to the famous temples of Chichen Itza, Mexico has deserts, coasts, jungles, volcanoes, an endless variety of tasty foods, spectacular remains of ancient civilizations, and, most of all, charming, hospitable people.
This video gives you some of the many reasons why one would visit Mexico. Okay, before we move on to the alphabet, let's watch this video to understand the pronunciation of the letters in the Spanish alphabet.
Hey, Cosmo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Quieres aprender el alfabeto con nosotros? Órale, será fácil. Solo canta con nosotros. ¿Listo? 1, 2, 3. A, B, C, D, E, F, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Muy bien, Cosmo. Ahora vamos a aprender las vocales. Es algo diferente. ¿Estás listo? A, E, I, O, U. Con M es ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Con P es pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Con L es la, le, li, lo, lu. Muy bien. Otra vez. A, E, I, O, U. Con M es ma, me, mi, mo, mu. Con P es pa, pe, pi, po, pu. Con L es la, le, li, lo, lu. Y sí, Cosmo. Hiciste muy buen trabajo. Y ahora sabes todo el alfabeto y las vocales también. Si quieres, mañana vamos a cantar otra vez, ¿sí?
This is a helpful video to review in case you ever get stuck with the pronunciation of the Spanish letters. Now let's move on to the Spanish alphabet. Let's start by saying the letters in the Spanish alphabet out loud. So, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Let's do it once more, just going a little bit faster. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now that we've gone through this twice, I want to bring to your attention the fact that in the Spanish alphabet there is one extra letter, which is this N right here. It has a symbol over the top. This curvy sign is called a tilde, and that means that you need to stress the N. So it would sound something like this. Nye, enye, enye. I encourage you to pause and try this sound 2 or 3 times until you get the hang of it, because this is different from any sounds that we hear in the English alphabet. Okay, let's move on to basic Spanish vocab. Hello is hola. Goodbye is adios. What is your name is ¿Cómo te llamas? My name is me llamo. Where do you live is ¿Dónde vives? I live in is yo vivo en. How are you is ¿Cómo estás? I am good is estoy bien. I am bad is estoy mal. Good morning is buenos días. Good evening is buenas tardes. Good night is buenas noches. Please is por favor. No is no. Yes is sí. Goodbye is adios. See you later is hasta luego. See you soon, hasta pronto. When is cuando. Who is quién. Why is por qué. Where is dónde. To do is hacer. So let's go through this one more time. Hola, adios, ¿cómo te llamas? Me llamo. And then you'll notice that there's a dash. In that dash, you're going to put your name. My name is Laura, so I would say, Me llamo Laura. Where do you live is ¿Dónde vives? Yo vivo en. Again, there's another dash. You're going to fill in the dash with where you live. I live in the United States, so I'll fill it in with Los Estados Unidos. So the full sentence will sound something like this. Yo vivo en los Estados Unidos. ¿Cómo estás? Estoy bien, estoy mal. Buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Por favor, no, sí, adiós, hasta luego, hasta pronto, cuándo, quién, por qué, dónde, and finally, hacer. After reviewing these, I urge you to complete the following game. It's a memory game. It'll help you recall all of the content that we just learned. Now let's move on to colors. Red is rojo, orange is naranja or anaranjado. So there are two ways to say orange. Both of them are perfectly fine. You can pick which one you feel comfortable with and use it. Yellow is amarillo, green is verde, blue is azul, purple is morado, pink is rosa, brown is marron or café. Again, there are two ways to say brown. You can just pick which one you feel comfortable with. Black is negro. And then there's one more color that's not included on here, but it's important to know. That one is white. In Spanish, you would say blanco. Rojo, naranja or anaranjado, amarillo, verde, azul, morado, rosa, marron, or café, negro, and then white is blanco. Once you've finished reviewing this color chart, click on the link to the game below, and that will test what we just learned. Now let's move on to weather. I've included 4 of the basic weather types. Obviously, there are more, but this will be sufficient for our Intro to Spanish lesson. It is sunny, está soleado. It is raining, está lloviendo. It is snowing, está nevando. It is cloudy, está nublado. So again, está soleado, está lloviendo, está nevando, and finally it is cloudy is está nublado. And then over to the right, we have expressions that describe the weather. So if I want to say it is hot, I will say hace calor. It is cold is hace frío. It is cool is hace fresco. The weather is nice is hace buen tiempo. The weather is bad is hace mal tiempo. So again, hace calor, hace frío, hace fresco, hace buen tiempo, and hace mal tiempo. Now we'll cover days of the week. So in the far left column, you can see that the English day of the week is written. The middle column talks about the Spanish translation. And then in the far right column, there's a pronunciation column that covers how to say the Spanish words. Monday is el lunes, Tuesday, el martes, Wednesday, el miércoles, Thursday, el jueves, Friday, el viernes, Saturday, el sábado, and Sunday is el domingo. Let's go through this one more time. El lunes, el martes, el miércoles, el jueves, el viernes, el sábado, and finally el domingo. If you get stuck on how to say these words, don't worry, just refer to the far right corner column, and that will help you with your pronunciation of the words. After reviewing this chart, go ahead and click on the game and complete it to test how much you retained the information that we just covered. Okay, so now we're on to months. You have the 12 standard months that we do, which is January through December, but the pronunciation does vary in the Spanish language. January is enero, February is febrero, March is marzo, April is abril, May is mayo, June is junio, July is julio, August is agosto, September is septiembre, October is octubre, November is noviembre, and December is diciembre. So again, it goes like this: enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, and diciembre. Now we're going to cover Spanish numbers. In this chart, you can see that it only covers 1 through 40. However, if you know 1 through 40, you will have all the knowledge that you need to know to form numbers that are greater than 40. So 1 is uno, 2 is dos, 3 is tres, 4 is cuatro, 5, cinco, seis is 6, siete is 7, ocho is 8, nueve is 9, and 10 is 10. 11 is once, 12 is doce, 13 is trece, 14 is catorce, 15 is quince, and 16 is 16. 17 is 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, and 20 is 20. 21 is 21, 22 is 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25, 26, 26, 27, 27, 28, 28 is 28, 29 is 29, 30 is 30, 31 is 31, 32 is 32, 33 is 33, 34 is 34, 35, 35, 36, 36, 37, 37, 38, 38, 39, 39, and finally 40 is 40. So there are some patterns that you can notice here. If I take, for example, 33, which is on the far top rightmost corner, you can see that it's formed with 30 and tres. Well, 30 is the word for 30, and tres is the word for 3. So 33 is just 30 and 3, right? E is the word for and in Spanish, so I would just say 33. Let's do another one, 34. 30 is 30, and then I stick an and in between, and then 4 is cuatro. 34 is 34. Okay, these are just some additional resources that you can utilize. The first one is a video that will help you memorize the days of the week in Spanish. The second one is a song that will help you learn the pronunciation for Spanish months. And then finally, the third one is a game you can click on to learn more about Spanish vocab that we didn't cover in this lesson. Thank you guys. I hope this was helpful. Adios.